When the state of Delaware receives federal grant funding, DEMA can issue subaward funding to state, tribal, territorial, and local governments, as well as eligible private nonprofits supporting recovery efforts. Once an applicant is deemed eligible for a public assistance grant, each project is reviewed and assigned funding based on the eligible cost to restore the facility to its pre-existing condition or to build back better. After that, the grant applications for each project are finalized. The federal government then obligates those funds to DEMA, the state recipient, on a cost-share basis. Before any funds are released, DEMA and the subrecipient must sign a subaward agreement for the public assistance grant. This is done via DEMA's Smart Simple Grants Management System. This outlines how funds can be used and the terms and conditions of compliance that must be followed. The subaward agreement is automatically emailed with a notification that it is ready for review. Delaware follows a reimbursement-only payment protocol. DEMA also uses the Smart Simple Grants Management System to facilitate the reimbursement and eventual closeout process. Even if projects are obligated based on estimates, DEMA requires documentation of actual costs to release the federal share of funding. The subaward agreement must be signed before any project reimbursements may be issued. Under 2 CFR 200, DEMA is required to perform additional compliance reviews, collect additional documentation, and ensure all projects are compliant before passing funding through to the subrecipients. DEMA will then reimburse the federal share of obligated funds only after the approved project scope is partially or fully completed and all supporting documentation has been submitted, reviewed, and approved. Some examples of acceptable documentation to support actual project costs include timesheets, payroll records, and fringe benefits calculations. Failure to supply the needed documentation may slow the process or jeopardize receiving federal funding for the project. Once all documentation for the reimbursement voucher request is confirmed and reconciled, DEMA will approve the reimbursement request. Funds for the project will be sent to the subrecipient. It is important to remember that the incurred costs of a project must always meet cost eligibility requirements, even for multi-year projects. All costs must be necessary, directly tied to the approved scope of work, reasonably priced, and consistent with internal policies and regulations, among other requirements. DEMA periodically monitors the grant award progress to ensure the successful completion of projects within these and all other compliance regulations. Subrecipients must report the project's progress to DEMA on a quarterly basis through Smart Simple. The only exception is if the project is already obligated based on 100% work complete. For more information on the reimbursement process or help with the Smart Simple Grants Management System, visit dema.delaware.gov/recovery or contact the DEMA Public Assistance Team at demarecovery@delaware.gov.